I've been mixing my bread and pastries by hand for years, and I finally decided it was time to get a piece of equipment that was going to make my life easier. Let me show you more. So this is the beautiful Vivo home stand mixer. It is so pretty, and it does have the LCD screen here and the suction cups on the bottom, which I love. All right, so when you are on the settings function, then you can preset the time and the speed, all of that stuff. And then you're going to want to switch to dough hook. You can set the time and the speed for that. Whisk, time and speed. Kneading, time and speed. And then fermentation, time and temperature. And for all of these adjustments, you would just turn this knob, and then when you're all set, you press start. Here I am prepping some sourdough focaccia, and I'm just adding all of my ingredients into the bowl, and then I'm going to go ahead and mix them up. It is a 6-quart bowl, which is super great. Here I have the whisk going to mix my water and my starter, and I have a little helper there too. And then I add some honey and whisk some more. And this is just such a great whisker. It does have the guard on. I just forgot to put it on for this part. The guard is so handy, just reduces a bunch of splatter. And then I'm going to switch over here to my dough hook as I add in all of my dry ingredients to the 6-quart bowl. And then this time I put on the guard, even though I didn't really need it for this part. But the dough hook works so well. It just gets everything mixed so evenly, and I love the little opening in the guard that I can add in the ingredients if needed. So here I had just added in a little bit of salt, and then it is ready to go. Now comes the fun part. I get to set the settings to ferment, and then I'm going to put the temperature at 90 degrees for about 99 minutes. This is going to help my sourdough focaccia rise a little bit quicker because I am kind of on a time crunch. And this makes it so helpful and makes my kitchen so much more efficient. Speaking of efficiency, I just switched out this attachment to the flexible edge kneader here, and I just whisked up some eggs with it, and it is so nice. I'll show another demonstration later, but I can add all the ingredients and it mixes it so well, but it also keeps it from sticking to the edge, so everything gets incorporated evenly, nothing gets left behind, and it just is so nice. It really limits me scraping down anything with a spatula on the side, so I really am a fan of this attachment. And then you'll see here that I am again using the opening in the guard to add some spices along the way. Now I'm going to make a different dough. This one's for tortillas, and so the dough is much more stiff and sticky, and I'm using this particular attachment, and it has worked so well. It mixed everything, even though the dough is sticky, it still worked perfectly, and I'm just loving it, you guys. So good. If you're looking for something that's gorgeous and multifunctional and modern, this is going to be an excellent choice.